Forge Pass Season 1 is now live. Look at this artifact set, but variable stat, variable substats, and then we have to roll into the substats we want. So how many pieces of this set are we actually going to get? Because you have to get multiples. You know, just getting one set isn't going to be enough. Another core there. Now, I don't value these really high. I know if you're an in-game player and you want to re-roll your substats, you can only do it one time on that piece of gear. So if you re-roll on that piece of gear, it doesn't roll into, say you've got +3 into flat defense and you want to get +3 into something else. You roll and it doesn't work out for you, then you might as well just throw that piece away because you can never roll that gear again with Chaos Ore. I just don't value them. Whoa. Well, here's the money. I didn't want to see the money yet that high, to be honest with you. I would just rather farm for gear. I know they can be, you know, it's RNG, right? Everything is RNG. It can be useful. Go look at the Forge and see about making this new artifact set, right? That's what it's all about, I guess. I guess. Where is it? Instinct. Here it is, down at the bottom. Okay, so we need, I thought I already collected. Oh, I did. I collected these rare ones. At least this will be good for my free-to-play account. Yeah, my free-to-play can make this right away. But it's a 4-piece set. Keep that in mind. It's not a 2-piece set. So we're going to have to roll for more to get good pieces. Again, main stats, substats. We got to roll on those and hit really hard to what we want. It's going to take a while to get a good 4-piece set. Quite a while. And then after this Forge Pass is over, where are we going to be able to farm these? I'm sure they'll include them somewhere, right? They're going to have to include it somewhere in the game. Because again, this is nowhere near, even if you pay the $20 for the Forge Pass to get the bottom pieces, it's nowhere near enough gear to make it worthwhile because you just got to farm. I mean, I've been through hundreds of thousands of pieces of gear in this game. You got to have more and more gear. And I really don't know about this piece here. Even at 12% additional speed and 15% enemy defense, do you guys think it's worth it? I just don't, I think $20 is not a lot of money when it comes to these type of games. Now, you might feel different. I'm not saying $20 isn't money. I'm just saying it's not a lot of money when you talk about games like this, these premium type of games where everything is very expensive. It's not that expensive. And I think for $20, you're getting a good value for this type of game, for Raid Shadow Legends. I do. I feel like you're going to get to roll a lot for this instinct gear that I don't really care that much for because it is a 4-piece set. I'm going to have to do a lot of work to try to find a good, but I do believe for $20 that this is nice. And if you're down with doing all this daily stuff that we already do, you know, then you just go over here and don't forget to make sure you're on top of it all. I guess, you know, it's something additional to the game. I'm never going to knock something that they add to the game that gives us layers upon layers, more free stuff because again, the top part is free. That's fine. They can add this in the game and they can keep doing it every month. I don't know if they're going to keep doing it. It really just depends on how much money people spend. They're really about the numbers. They've done this before with the first Battle Pass. I guess it didn't make enough money and they were giving out too much. I have no idea. I don't know why or what analytics they were looking at to say, hey, people did not enjoy the first Battle Pass because we definitely did enjoy the first Battle Pass. Really cool. There were tons of, all this stuff was in the first Battle Pass except for these, you know, rewards to make more gear, but we had heroes in there too, which was really cool. And you don't always have to have so many heroes, but you could have like one fragment hero in there. And as you go through the battle pass, you get fragments of that hero and then you make it at the end. That would be a really good incentive, especially now that we need multiples. That's the thing, right? We don't need multiples, but it does benefit us to get multiples of heroes in this game now to empower them. So even if they had a magic pass with a legendary hero, hear me out, a legendary hero, it would be okay because we can use multiple legendary heroes to empower and it will give somebody the option to pay the money and go after that legendary hero. Now, I know you guys have heard a lot about Awaken Chaos Era. They have a magic pass that's $10 a month and there's always a legendary hero with it. Like always. Every single month there's a legendary hero, and in that game too we can use multiple legendary heroes to empower our power our heroes. It's just I don't know. I feel like I want something more included into this. But again, they're giving us something for free at the top and then you can pay $20, which I believe it's still worth the $20 value when you talk about Raid Shadow Legends. How they monetize their stuff, it's worth it. And I think a lot of people are going to buy it. And they should. I mean, if they want to spend money in this game and they enjoy spending money and they want to re-roll some gear, which I don't even... Like, none of this... Everything they do in this game is just such a lesser version of other games out there. And I guess I don't want to get into that right now, but I guess that's what gets me all the time. Like, this is such a lesser version of 8 years of Summoner's War for them to copy. They always copy it, and then they make it worse. Like, we're getting this. I guess it does make sense. It all correlates to what we're talking about right now, because this is the Forge Pass. This is a lesser version of any kind of Battle Pass, Magic Pass in any game out there. A much, more inferior version. And they can't just start giving us stuff, but you do, after 3 years of gameplay. They could have done something to incorporate the arena to give you medals. Medals for your arena to get your Great Hall up. I think that's a really big thing that they need to catch people up with. There could have been all sorts of things. Why couldn't it have been an arena pass? Along with having all this in there, a Forge arena pass, and then we get a whole bunch of arena, or just a magic pass, right? And then we do get Forge materials in there. We get a whole bunch of arena medallions, so you guys can catch up. My Great Hall's been maxed for quite a long time, but you want to get your Great Hall up. It helps you throughout the entire game to get your Great Hall up, obviously. So I think that would be a fantastic idea to help people catch up. And then you could feature one epic. We could have had Seer in this, right? Just a Seer? I don't know. They can feature a decent epic in here with fragments that we collect. Does not need to be a new one, right? Nothing needs to be new. You don't need to make us a new hero and put it in here, but you could put something like Tomb Lord that we can also get and pick up for free. You could do Foley, which we can get for free. You could do somebody that's already available in the game that you give out pretty easily, like in the clan shop. You could have done another Yannicka, because then people can get closer to getting a level 5 Yannicka, +4 Yannicka. I think that makes a lot of sense. You make people happy because you give them a legendary, even though they're like, oh, I don't really love this legendary, but hey, I'm starting to make this legendary much stronger. I'm getting up there and making a +4, which will then be really cool. And I do enjoy Yannicka. They're giving us your Carl here. So I do believe the game gives us a lot of heroes, but the pass is just far inferior compared to a lot of other passes out there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know your thoughts about the Forge Pass down below. Appreciate your time. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.